You're on the rant couch where I rant about whatever my $15 a month plus patrons want me to rant about. You can get one of these by being one of those. This one is for Get Meched Bro, who says, for my rant request, I would like you to talk about Ryukishi07 and why he is the greatest writer alive. To which I responded, will this be a problem if I haven't played any of his games? Only seen the anime of Higurashi and Umineko. To which he responded, yeah, that's fine. Maybe look at his short wiki page. So I did. Did not tell me anything. Ryukishi07 is the writer who created Higurashi and Umineko, games that I have not played for more than a couple minutes. I will say that the artwork of those games is not great. Not in the original runs, particularly in Umineko, which is why I could not play it. Also, from what I've heard and what little I've read, the writing is very long-winded in his stories. And, the actual moment-to-moment writing is probably not the strongest part of his stories. And, based on the anime adaptations of Higurashi and Umineko, I would say that certainly seems true. The character writing is fairly basic. The dialogue is fairly basic. It's mostly about the insane concepts of what is going on in the stories and how kind of bizarre and specific they are. In the case of Higurashi, it being this sort of I won't even call it a murder mystery. It's like a horror story where repeatedly our main character finds himself in a situation where he and an assortment of his friends are getting murdered by each other over and over again. You keep playing through the routes, and each one is its own self-contained story that ends in a similarly grotesque way. But the more you unravel, the more you realize that these stories are connected, and that there's more going on behind the scenes than first meets the eye, explaining this mystery of why these people keep dying and killing each other. So it's really interesting. It's great to watch unfold. And as simple as the character writing is, the characters are all well fleshed out and developed, and they are fun to root for. By the end, you really care. I love the Higurashi anime, and I enjoyed the Umineko anime, in spite of the fact that it doesn't go for very long. It doesn't have a conclusion. Most fans of the games didn't seem to like it, although Baka Raptor wrote about after having played all the visual novels, and said that he thinks that if the anime had gone on, it would have been his preferred version of the story because it cuts out so much excess writing that goes on in the games. So, yeah, that's kind of been... I don't play visual novels in general, in part because they're usually long-winded, and I don't want to sit there through dozens of hours of a game. And Umineko is quite long, so that's why I've been afraid to actually play that. But, I do appreciate his storytelling style, the uniqueness of, especially in the case of Umineko, where things get especially crazy, where there's a metatextual element on top of everything else, metaphysical element even. So, I'd be curious to read more Ryukishi07, but that's about all I know and all I can say, not having read his work. And apparently that's completely okay with Get Meched Bro. So I hope you enjoyed that video.